When you picture classic emo fashion, what comes to mind? Perhaps tight band t-shirts, dark eye makeup, and choppy hairstyles. But what about piercings? While piercings were certainly popular in many alternative subcultures of the 1990s and 2000s, they were not a defining or universal feature of classic emo fashion, especially in its earlier waves. To understand this, we need to look at emo's origins. Early emo, often called first wave or hardcore emo, emerged from the hardcore punk scene of the mid-1980s. This style emphasized simpler, often anti-fashion looks, prioritizing band identity over elaborate personal adornments. Think basic t-shirts, jeans, and sneakers. As emo evolved into its second wave in the 1990s, incorporating elements of indie rock, the aesthetic remained relatively understated. While some individuals might have had piercings, it was not an intrinsic part of the collective fashion identity promoted by bands or widely adopted by fans within these foundational periods. The focus was more on expressing emotion through music and a somewhat melancholic or introspective vibe rather than overtly rebellious body modifications. The association of piercings with emo fashion became more prominent during the third wave, or scene era of the 2000s. This later iteration of emo, heavily influenced by pop punk, goth, and scene kid culture, embraced a more theatrical and accessorized look. During this time, facial piercings like lip rings, septum rings, and nose studs became much more common within the broader alternative fashion landscape that overlapped with emo. So, if you are picturing the flashy, highly accessorized style of the mid-2000s, then yes, piercings were definitely a part of that particular aesthetic. So, how can you differentiate? Classic emo, particularly from the 1980s and 90s, generally featured understated fashion with minimal accessories and often no visible piercings. This contrasts sharply with the bold and eclectic styles of the 2000s, where vibrant hair colors, intricate layering, and a variety of facial piercings became prevalent. Knowing this distinction helps you appreciate the diverse visual journey of emo, from its DIY punk roots to its later mainstream explosion. Understanding these stylistic shifts offers a richer appreciation of emo culture. It reveals how the subgenre adapted and blended with other scenes over time, leading to different visual expressions. This knowledge allows you to pinpoint the specific eras and influences that shaped the varied aesthetics we now associate with the expansive world of emo fashion.